two of you want to go to Italy. Do you have papers?
Yes. What's going on?
Hello, I'm Sophia Jessica, and welcome to the Fan Carpet.
Hello, it's wonderful to have you with us today. So, first off, how does it feel to have your film at the London Film Festival this year?
It's great. The London Film Festival was the very first festival I attended as an audience member several years ago. And London is a second home as well. So it's incredible. It's great. Yeah, really delighted.
Wonderful. And for you?
Yeah, ditto. It was also I think Arie had gone the year before me as a audience member, and I was in London when it was on the following year, and he took me along to a couple of screenings. So to be involved in this way is it's a dream come true.
Wonderful. So if we go back to the beginning, was there a defining moment for you both to get into the film industry?
I mean, I sort of feel I found the industry through various means of investigating what it is I wanted to do with my life, I suppose. I'd been working as a photographer for a bit. I just moved back from Paris, so like 2010, and I ended up on a film set for a friend that was a gaffer. Well, he wasn't really a friend of a friend. And that was it, really. It was at Molten Studios, I think, where they shoot the bill. It was a prison drama, and I just found waking up at 5 a.m. to be on set every day for a month was the easiest thing for me, and that was it, really. I never looked back. Just been there since, been in film since.
For me, I came to it through after uni. I moved to New York, and I was working as doing the mailroom program at a talent agency. And at the time, I thought I wanted to produce, but it's sort of, whilst I was there, reading a lot of scripts, watching a lot of films, it just sort of, there was a moment when I was like, oh, I want to be on the other end of this, and I want to tell my own stories and create. So I think in terms of a defining moment, it was probably during that period working, interning at a talent agency that the decision was cemented.
Right. Okay, that's great. And so, what was it about the film that enticed you to get involved to tell this story on the screen?
Well, for me, it's in its original form. It's an idea I had whilst I was doing my national youth service at home in Nigeria. 8 years ago, I think. Yeah. And having gone to school in England and been between the two places, the first time I found myself at home, I was a stranger in this. I was a foreigner in my own country, and my immediate reaction was one of wanting to leave, one of wanting to go back to what was familiar, what was known, and over that period, there was a sort of reacquainting with Nigeria. And as the world began to change, there was the migrant crisis was happening, and in a weird way, the country's brand got larger, but not in a positive brand. Boko Haram took off. 419, the email scammers took off.
Chuko's the writer. The idea lived in his head for the longest time. I think for me, the importance of tackling a social issue like this as Nigerians, as Africans, I think was important. You know, I find that often we learn about the migrant crisis through news items and various documentaries that are looking at the perilous journeys that people are taking crossing the oceans or in the detention camps. Often I just feel
Hello?
like
internet struggles.
Yeah. And often I just feel like the actual individuals are lost in that story. And this was just a way to humanize them. But also we're all very, very much connected by this in some way with immigration issues, regardless of what level of society you're existing in. I think being a Nigerian passport holder, you are subjected to, I don't know, the rigors of foreign policy and going in for visas and being seen a certain way and not having access. I think all of that was just really, really worth investigating.
Wonderful. Yeah, it definitely is. So do you have any memories from filming that will stick with you throughout the rest of your careers?
Filming this particular film?
Yeah.
Interesting. We'll have to see how long our careers are. But
yeah, you go ahead.
I don't know. I think to be honest, for me it was seeing was seeing the local crew that we had sort of blossoming into like really smart, competent crew members or individuals. I mean, I don't know how to describe it. It's a long one because, you know, the working processes in Nigeria, in, let's say, Nollywood, are very different to the type of independent cinema that we're trying to do. So I found that a lot of our job as producers on the film as well, and obviously our lead producer, Melissa Adeyemo, who's not here, was sort of like getting everyone accustomed with a new system of working, and getting people used to you know, setting up your production in various ways. And it was a little tricky at the beginning, and it was tricky sort of melding some of the foreign crew with some of the local crew. But, you know, by the time we got halfway, everyone was sort of like in a really great rhythm. And when we got round to doing the pickup shoots, there weren't any foreign crew involved, and it was just the local crew, and they were absolutely fantastic. And I don't know, that's something that really sticks with me, just seeing the growth of everyone, even myself, like all of us, seeing the growth of us all as filmmakers throughout the 5 weeks or so. I think is a memorable thing, and something that makes me excited to go back and do more.
Awesome.
I think, yeah.
And for you?
A little less philosophical. I'll have a less philosophical answer. We were shooting in the market, and we thought we were. It was us, the DP, and the two ACs, and we thought we were covert on this balcony shooting into the market with this long lens, and some individuals had spotted us, and pineapple slices were thrown at us. So yeah, I don't know if I'm ever going to have to shield a camera and our cinematographers and foreign crew from pineapple slices again, but that's something I'm certainly never going to forget.
Right.
I've had pineapple slices thrown at me in the market before, so it was
That's pretty funny. All right, and just finally, what are you hoping audience will take away from the film when they get a chance to see it?
I think for me, primarily, it's on a human level. This notion that hopefully, when you see someone that doesn't look like you, or you hear a foreign accent wherever you are, there's a bit more empathy and sympathy for the individual. Just the knowledge that when people decide to leave home, it's a very big sacrifice, and it's never done willingly. And yeah, so my hope is that they recognize that those individuals are just like them, looking for the very best possibilities and the very best opportunities for their families and for themselves.
Wonderful.
I agree. Yeah, nothing to add to that.
Okay, well, it's been a pleasure to speak to you both. Congratulations with the film, and I look forward to what you come up with next.
Thank you, Marc.
Take care. Bye.
Take care. Bye.
Thank you for watching The Fan Carpet. Please follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram for more content next time.
I'm here on the largest of the Balearic Islands, Mallorca, with the turquoise waters of the Mediterranean Sea, beautiful mountainous landscape, the thriving city of Palma, quaint little market towns, a growing number of luxury hotels. It's no surprise that the likes of Audrey Hepburn and Elizabeth Taylor like to holiday here. So come and join me as I take you round Mallorca.
Thank you for watching The Fan Carpet. If you like this video, be sure to click that thumbs up button at the bottom of your screen. And also be sure to subscribe to the Fan Carpet YouTube channels. They're absolutely free and so much fun too. Be sure to check out the official website, thefancarpet.com. Also, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to stay up to date with reviews, competitions, the latest news, and so much more.